Hankinson for the point. Back to Benner through the block and down. Field goal. Active pass. He'll look to fire deep and intercepted. Stretchy diving. He's in.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome to our Irie Insurance pregame show. It's another edition of Playoff Volleyball on yourliveevent.com. Game one of the Region 1 semifinals here tonight at Central Cass High School. It'll be the Hankinson Pirates against the number one seeded and the number one team in the state of North Dakota in Class B volleyball, Northern Cass Jaguars. Joel Morgan with you on the Irie Insurance pregame show alongside me, Chase Miller. And Chase, Northern Cass trying to continue that winning streak. They have not lost all season. Hankinson trying to carry over the momentum from yesterday's win against Oak Grove, a straight set win. In fact, we went straight sets in 3 of 4 yesterday. I'll tell you more about yesterday's score, but Hankinson trying to carry yesterday's momentum for a chance to upset the top dog tonight in Class B volleyball.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to see. This series meeting last time, Northern Cass won at Hankinson not too long ago on October the 26th, 3-1. So Hankinson been one of the few teams to take a set from Northern Cass this season, Joel. And it's going to be fun, taking a look. Northern Cass has won 5 straight in the series dating back to 2019. Last time these two teams met in a regional, Northern Cass finished 3rd place at the Fargo Civic Center a couple of years ago over Hankinson 3-2. So when these teams play, Joel, seems like it finds its way to a 4th, possibly even finds its way to a 4th or 5th set. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Northern Cass, I know you're going to talk about the Lucas sisters, Crockett or Richmond. They got a bevy of talent. We saw Kaya Malkin, you mentioned it yesterday, Joel, when she was in the back, it seemed like that's when Ashlyn Furch, Evans, and a couple of other playmakers for Hankinson really stepped up, and Malk was able to control the back. So we'll see what happens, but you feel like maybe the pressure's on Northern Cass a little bit more, to your point, being unbeaten. They're the number one team coming into the latest Associated Press poll. More than likely, if they win this tournament, they'll be the number one seed next week out at the Bismarck Event Center. On the opposite side for the Hankinson Pirates, trying to get to state for the first time since 2015. So it hasn't been that long, but some of these girls were, in middle school when that happened. So it'll be a lot of fun to see how this kind of continues to shake itself out as we get a little bit closer to the opening serve here, Joel.
Yes, that Northern Cass team has not lost a match all season, and it is a way to look at it as you think, if we're going to get a loss, you obviously don't want to get it when it's a winner take all. Every game move forward, but some scores yesterday. Northern Cass, number 1 seed against the number 9 seed in Widemere Lidgerwood. Chase Miller was on the call for that one. Emma Lucas, 14 kills, 25-11, 25-22, 25-22. A straight set win. You take away that first set where it was some struggles for Widemere Lidgerwood, and the Warbirds yesterday were a very good test for Northern Cass. Again, deceptive, and it goes to straight sets, Chase, but Widemere Lidgerwood looked like they were in control late in that 3rd set, could just not pull out the win to extend their season.
Yeah, and Emma Lucas was kind of the closer when every time Widemere Lidgerwood was making a run, they found Emma Lucas for Northern Cass, their senior outside hitter. He also had a really nice performance. Crockett on the outside, Richmond at the barrel is making plays. Then you throw in a Sand, you throw in a Ellie Lucas, you throw in a Winter Quest, a Josie Jensen, who at 6'3" and a sophomore, going to be a lot of fun to see. But again, Emma Lucas is really Northern Cass, right? She is going to be the girl that's going to get 10 to 15 kills on a particular match. She's going to be the one that's going to lead the floor here for the Jags.
Other scores yesterday, Hankinson, as we mentioned, a straight set win over Oak Grove, 25-22, 25-21, 25-21. They were down by 8 in that first set, came back to get the win, kind of hung around in that second set to get the win. The third set chase is when Hankinson really started to come out strong and get the win. Again, they were tested the final match of the regular season, going 5 sets against Lisbon, and I think it's really paid off in the long run with that win yesterday.
It really is. Kaya Malk, obviously, we know what she can do. Savannah Falk had a really nice game. Sadie Keller came in with some opportune moments, and then you looked at Ashlyn Furch, and I was really taking a look at Ashlyn, a sophomore. It seemed like when Malk went to the back, Furch was at the front. She was controlling the pace, controlling the net at particular times for Ashlyn. So it's going to be a lot of fun to see what Tara Paulson, Northern Cass are going to throw out a couple more girls a little bit deeper in the rotation. Hankinson, you're going to get about your 7 or 8 girls rolling through on this particular contest. But at the end of the day, again, if you're Hankinson, you did take a set from Northern Cass, so how can things change? And I think the one thing against Northern Cass, Joel, is if Hankinson can get up early, they got to put the pedal to the metal, so to speak. If you're up 5-1, you got to get that to 10-3. You got to get that to 15-7. Get a big lead, because they know that everyone in this region knows that Northern Cass can rattle off 4, 5, 6 points pretty consistently. The one thing, though, is Northern Cass doesn't get out of rhythm too much, and when they do, it's minimalized, right? Coach Angie Johnson finds ways to allow her team to play through it. She doesn't call a lot of timeouts unless they need to. And anytime you're looking at that sideline for Northern Cass, they're dancing, they're smiling, they're having fun, they're high-fiving one another. So they're playing very loose throughout this 2021 season.
There'll be another semifinal match to be played later on tonight. We'll have that for you on yourliveevent.com. Who is in that one? We'll tell you about that. We'll tell you about the other 2 quarterfinals that happened last night out here at Central Cass. As our Irie Insurance pregame show continues on, we'll step aside. It's high school volleyball on yourliveevent.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good citizens from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful and innovative opportunities for our students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbonpublicschools.com.
Welcome to Ada, Minnesota. There's much to offer for new residents and much to do once you're here. Medical facility, living community, and assistant living. A beautiful school campus providing quality education. The Deco Center with a 24-hour fitness center. A community of faith with church and youth programs. Auto dealers, bowling, theater, farm implement and agronomy centers. Banks, retail and service businesses, a radio station, and much more. With employment and housing available. Welcome to the City of Ada to work, raise a family, and relax. Contact the City of Ada for more information.
Rock Solid Concrete. Give them a call at 701-238-4523 to get a free estimate on all your concrete projects. Services provided are, but not limited to, decorative stamp patios, decorative stamp sidewalks, new and replacement driveways and sidewalks, garage, shop, and shed pad floors, and residential and commercial flat work. They would love to sit down with you and find a plan that works best for your projects. Call Rock Solid Concrete at 701-238-4523.
And back on the Irie Insurance pregame show, semifinal number 1 of the Region 1 volleyball tournament, Northern Cass against Hankinson. After this one wraps up, we'll have Central Cass against Richland. Central Cass, a straight set win over Sargent County, 25-20, 25-19, 25-17. Well, Kindred losing to Richland yesterday. Kindred, the only higher seed in this tournament, at least in this round of the tournament, when it moved to the neutral site, that was not able to advance. Richland winning that one in 4 sets, and so far, Chase, that is looking like the big upset we've seen in this tournament.
Yeah, it has been. Richland, very quality team. Tazarek and Rube, that was fun to watch. Going up against a couple of Cottons coming up, DeConte Smith, the Tori Richter for Central Cass. How does that one kind of balance itself out when the Squirrels won their meeting earlier this season against Richland? But yeah, it's been all chalk really for the most part outside of Richland and the 9-8 matchup with Wyoming Lidgewood winning a little bit, in that play-in round. I think the biggest takeaway from yesterday was Lamora Lidgewood Marion out in Region 3 coming up short, but for the most part, Joel, outside of them, everyone that's in the top 10 poll is still alive. Thompson and Mayport CG up in Region 2. Northern Cass and Central Cass, 2 teams in the top 10 here in Region 1. They advanced to semifinals. So, obviously, you look at it and you say, well, this is Northern Cass is to lose, maybe Central Cass after that, but don't count out a Coach Paulson team. Hankinson, and don't count out a very quality team in Richland, especially if they can pass the way that they did like last night against the Kindred Vikings, Joel, here in Region 1.
Yeah, and looking at Richland, it's an upset in the sense it's a 6 seed over a 3 seed, but I think Richland has been a team in this region this year that has just been overlooked so much because of what you look at with your top 3 programs with Northern Cass, Central Cass, Kindred, and Hankinson in that mix as well. Is Richland just kind of quietly went about their business this season, and they won the matches they should have, and came away with one or two that they were 50-50, and then their matches against the top teams were the ones that they struggled the most, which is what you would tend to happen. But I think they really do position themselves well for that matchup tonight coming against Central Cass, which again we'll have for you on yourliveevent.com. Don't forget to like Your Live Event on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel, find us on social media, or find our schedules at yourliveevents.com. We'll have third place and championship coming up on Thursday. Third place to begin at 6 o'clock, and then the big one, the championship, at 7:30, around 7:30. We'll also have the presentation of the Region Senior Athlete of the Year, Coach of the Year. Along with that, we'll have the presentation of the all-region team. So a whole lot coming your way tonight, a whole lot coming your way Thursday. And don't forget, if you miss any of the action, all of these matches have been archived on our YouTube page. Just look for Your Live Event. Let's step aside again one last time on our IRA Insurance pregame show. Starting lineups, national anthem coming up, and as well as the first set. This is high school volleyball Region 1 tournament coverage on yourliveevent.com.
We've been around long enough to know that research in the lab reaps rewards in the field. At the Cess van der Haaf Innovation Center, we're working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. We're dedicated to improving what we produce, so you can be too. Contact your local Cess van der Haaf dealer to learn about our varieties suited for your soils. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Cess van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We are back on yourliveevent.com. Region 1 semis, the Northern Cass Jaguars, the consensus #1 team in Class B volleyball, the #1 seed in this region against the Hankinson Pirates, the #4 seed in this region, playing for a shot to move on to that region title game, which will be played Thursday night at 7:30. Let's turn it over to the PA as we get our national anthem and starting lineups here live from Central Cass High School.
Thank you, Carl. Representing the Hankinson Pirates tonight as starters, the setters, number 1, sophomore, Hannah Langen. Outside hitter number 2, senior, Kyle Moe. Middle hitter number 3, senior, Savannah Falk. And right side, number 7, sophomore, Riley Stephan. Also on the outside, number 10, senior, Kenny Evans. The girl for the Pirates, number 12, sophomore, Riley Post. In the middle, pin number 15, sophomore, Ashley Burke. Pirates are coached by Tara Paulson. She's assisted by Greg Paulson. Taking the floor starter for the home team on the scoreboard, the Northern Cast Jaguars. Their number 1, senior, Abby Richmond. Outside hitter number 2, junior, Hallie Crockett. Center for the Jaguars, number 6, junior, Noah Erickson. Middle hitter number 7, sophomore, Cody Jensen. On the right side, number 10, sophomore, Allie Lucas. Outside hitter number 12, senior, Emma Lucas. And in the middle, number 15, junior, Elise Sager. The Jaguars are coached by Andy Johnson. She's assisted by Beth Head and Amy O'Halloran. Tonight's officials are Jeremy Julio and Mariah Hurley. My notes are just very, very key line.
There we go, an introduction of our starting lineups and our national anthem for this big semifinal matchup between the Jaguars and the Hankinson Pirates right here on yourliveevent.com. Joel Morgan alongside me, Chase Miller on this broadcast. And what is a fun day of volleyball yesterday, going to be a fun night of volleyball tonight and a fun night coming up on Thursday. Chase, you get 4 matches on day 1, and 2 matches seems a little bit like a cakewalk in terms of what Travis Lamar and the host of this tournament have done. They've done such a great job through the first day and getting underway in the second day, but it's going to be really exciting tonight.
Going to be always a lot of fun. You get to semifinals, and sometimes you think that these nights are even more important than the championship because this gets the 2 teams to Thursday night. Joel, as it gets to this point of the season, way back in August, September, October, now you get ready here for the month of November as we get things ready to go here just in a moment. And Northern Cass and Hankinson, 2 teams, the 4 teams that are remaining, with what we have here, Central Cass and Regional, all quality clubs their last couple seasons in Region 1 play, Joel.
And it will be Savannah Falk, the senior, to start things off for the Hankinson Pirates in set number 1. Winner goes on to the region championship. Serve across, received in the back row by Crockett. Set comes up from Erickson, hammered down by Crockett. And did it stay in? No, it went long. 1-0 Hankinson Pirates. Pirates on the scoreboard first. Chase, a key to this one we said for Hankinson, build an early lead.
Got to build an early lead, then once you get that lead, try to sustain it and get up by 5-6 points to really make Northern Cass have to work for it for the Jags.
Lucas's hits the antenna. That makes it a 2-0 lead for Hankinson, and the Pirates feeling confident through the first 2 points as it's Falk back to serve again. This one received by Crockett, picked up by Erickson, and put down on the front row for the Pirates, a 3-0 lead.
Couldn't ask for a better start again if you're the Hankinson Pirates with what we're seeing here. A couple unforced errors against Northern Cass, and right there, Malk at the net.
Set teed up, finessed over, and Jensen will get it over the net. A point and a side out for Northern Cass. The Jaguars will get their first trip to the service line. It will be the junior Crockett serving. Crockett serve, received by Malk, picked up by Lingen, set up front, put through a hit by Evans, but it goes long, unforced error. 3-2 the score, and just like that, Northern Cass is within a point. Crockett deep behind the service line. Serve on the way, hit by Malk. Bump set comes from Lingen, and it's put across. No, it's a hitting error that comes off the swing from Falk. Unforced errors on both sides, and we are tied at 3.
Well, just like that, you build a 3-0 lead, and Northern Cass able to get on a little run of themselves, Joel, back to even Steven here in the first.
Mock receives a serve from Crockett. It's a jump ball up front. A violation up front called against Hanalingen for the Hankinson Pirates. 4-3 the score. Northern Cass takes their first lead. Jaguars have not lost all season. Consensus number 1 team in the poll this pretty much all season as the serve from Crockett goes long. Unforced error. Service error this time. 4-4 the score. And it will go to Tinley Evans to serve. Evans' serve goes long. The back row holds up for Northern Cass. 5-4. Jaguars back on top, and rotating in will be Elise Sand, and back row to serve will be Allie Slinger. 5-4 our score in set 1. Slinger's serve bumped by Falk. Set up to the left side. Malk will get it across. Received by Crockett. A tip up front, and Malk came over the top. 6-4. Northern Cass leading. It's a 2-point advantage for the top-ranked Jaguars, but it's been some unforced errors and some miscues from Hankinson. Clean those up and keep things close. That's the plan for Hankinson as the set comes to Malk, gets it across. Slinger will receive. Erickson sets it up. Shoot set clears for Sand, and Hankinson will set it to the left side, comes to the scorers table. Malk's able to get a hit, not enough to extend the rally. 7-4 the score in favor of Northern Cass, and it's back to Allie Slinger to serve.
Since it was 3-0, Hankinson 7-1 run here by the Jags, and you mentioned it, Joe. They've taken advantage of a couple of Pirate errors.
Ball gets teed up, and it just on the wrong side of the line for Hankinson. The hitting error for Furch. 8-4. Northern Cass was down by 3. They've doubled up Hankinson in this first set. Back to the senior Allie Slinger. Malk's short pass is picked up by Lingen, comes back to Malk. Malk gets it across, no one's there. 8-5 the score. The defense was playing deep in that back row. Point inside out to Hankinson, and it's Hannah Lingen, the sophomore, to serve.
This is where if you're Hankinson, try to do what Northern Cass just to get a little rally going, try to get it back to even before you give the serve opportunity for the Jags.
Set to the near side to Lucas. It's off the hands of Lingen. Nice hit by Falk. Can Malk clear it? She does. Received by Crockett. Set to the left side. Lucas hits it through off the hands of Falk, and it's a kill for Emma Lucas. 9-5 Northern Cass advantage, and some rotational changes coming here. Bertowski will come in for Northern Cass. She'll be back to serve. 4 to receive back row for Hankinson. Hit by Malk. Tinley Evans will reel it back in, and it's cleared by Hannah Lingen. Set teed up front, finesse through. Nice pickup by Evans out of the net from Malk, but this one will come right back to the court. 10-5, Northern Cass by 5, and a timeout taken by the Pirates. We'll be back on yourliveevent.com.
Dakota Valley Electric Cooperative has a tradition of working to improve the quality of life of people in its service area by supporting rural development activities in communities throughout southeastern North Dakota, and by supporting youth with scholarship programs, youth sports sponsorship programs, youth tours, and legislative field trips. Dakota Valley Electric strives for accountability, innovation, and integrity while delivering dependable electric power and energy at fair and reasonable prices. For more info, go to dakotavalley.com. Dakota Valley Electric, your touchstone energy cooperative.
Back on yourliveevent.com. 10-5, Northern Cass leads Hankinson. Semifinal round here. Northern Cass fell behind early 3-0, went on a 7-1 scoring run, and have pushed their lead up here to 5. And it's that 5-point deficit for Hankinson is a little bit more than control than it might indicate, down by 5. It was just a slew of unforced errors that came that allowed Northern Cass to pull in front. Bertowski will serve out of the timeout. Serve hit by Falk. Lingen will set. Furch puts it into a block that comes off the hands of Sand. 11-5. 6-point lead will be the largest for the Jaguars. Some big arc on the serve. Falk's there to get the hit. Bump set near side. Cleared across by Mauk, started by Slinger, works its way to Lucas. Big hit by Lucas. Falk's there to make the play. Set to the left side. Mauk through a block, and Kaya Mauk, who was big yesterday in the win for the Pirates, gets the kill here. 11-6. Northern Cass down by 5. Mauk will come back to serve and chase. Hankinson has been strong with Kaya Mauk playing in the back row.
They continue to have been, and when she's at the front row, you know kind of who's going to get it, but when she's at the back row, she can make plays like that.
Nice play by Keller and Mauk, cleared across by Lingen. Northern Cass will try again. They go to Emma Lucas. Lucas through the block and puts it right in front of Tinley Evans. 12-6. Jaguars back on top by 6. And it will be Emma Lucas, the senior, serving. Abby Richmond, libero, back out on the court for the Jaguars.
Emma Lucas just continues to shine, game in, game out here for the Jags.
Bump set goes to Keller. Dump set clears for Keller. Started by Richmond. Teed up and threw a hit that goes long. Sand with the hitting error. 12-7. Hankinson serving, and it will be Furch. Serve from Furch. Low pass from Crockett. Comes back to Sand. Clears the net. Dug out by Lingen. Bump set near side. Evans gets it across. There to receive. Ebertowski worked to the left side. Crockett threw on a hit. That's a hitting error for the senior, rather the junior. 12-8. Northern Cass Hankinson within 4 in set number 1. Furch's serve. Hit by Crockett. Set back to Crockett. Crockett threw a block. This one out of play. Northern Cass came from behind, down 3-0 early in the set because of unforced errors, and now looking at Hankinson capitalizing on those. They were down by 6, have cut that in half to 3. Furch's serve to Crockett. Set from the circle. No, it's a cross. Nice dig by Keller to the near side. Cleared by Mauk. Started by Lucas in the back row. Teed up to the near side, but unable to clear the net as Mackenzie Anderson. 12-10 the score.
Well, Northern Cass right now sees a little run going by Hankinson. They dug themselves in a hole, Joel, but right now playing awfully well these last 4 points.
Set comes to Crockett. Crockett gets it through, and the defense was frozen for the Pirates. 13-10 the score. Josie Jensen to the front row for the Jaguars. Abby Richmond, the libero, serving. Winner plays at 7:30-ish Thursday for the region championship and a trip on to state. Losing team will play at 6 o'clock for third place here at Central Cass. And an ace comes for Abby Richmond. Furch has it hit off the forearm and down. 14-10. Northern Cass on top by 4.
Oh, that's something. You get those aces, Joel, sometimes in volleyball. That can be almost an additional point or two. You just put it a little bit more on the back row's head. How are you going to serve? Where are you going to serve? And Richmond able to had a nice little change of pace on that last one as well.
Bump set comes in cleared by Keller. Set to the near side, off the hands of Keller, and it's a kill for the Jaguars. 15-10 the score. Another timeout coming for the Hankinson Pirates. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
All of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you. Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good citizens from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful and innovative opportunities for our students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbonpublicschools.com.
We are back on YourLiveEvent.com. 15-10. Northern Cass leads Hankinson. It's Abby Richmond, the libero, serving. Dug by Falk. Lingen will set. Comes back to the near side. Evans the kill. That will end a scoring run for Northern Cass. 15-11. Hankinson within 4. Don't forget, After our set, we'll get our S. Vanderhoff set recap here on YourLiveEvent.com. Riley Steffens rotates in for Sadie Keller, and we'll do the serving. Pirates, the number 4 seed in the tournament, receive the first round bye. Set near side. Put across on the hit. Put into a block by Falk. There to recover is Mauk. Set comes to Evans. Evans doesn't clear the net. 16-11. Northern Cass by 5. And Erickson will serve. Serve from Erickson, hit by Falk. Lincoln will pick it up. Comes to Falk left side. Block, sent back down. Nice play by Josie Jensen. Sometimes you sell out the block and you put yourself out of position to react. She was able to react quick enough and get the kill. 17-11. Jaguars lead by 6 yet again. Serve from Erickson on the way. Hit by Mauk, picking up at the circle. Lincoln sets it into a block by Evans. Mauk to recover. Furch bump set comes to Evans. Evans will clear out of play. 18-11. Northern Cass has been able to capitalize on these unforced errors to lead by 7. Now their largest lead. Serve from Erickson. Dug out by Falk, put into a block by Evans. Bump set from Lincoln. That one over the net. Teed up through a block from Falk. Jensen the kill. 19-11 Northern Cass.
And Jensen, just a sophomore, is going to pose some troubles for the next couple of years here out in Region 1 at 6'3", Joel. If she can connect, time that hop perfectly, that's going to be very tough, especially with that downward kind of spike by Jensen.
Set, put up for Falk, and hits this one long. Was tipped in the front row, actually. 19-12. Hankinson has some work to do here in this first set, trying not to fall behind against top-ranked Northern Cass, 1-0. Savannah Falk, the senior, serving. On the way. Dug by Lucas. Set to Lucas. Across. Hit by Furch. A bit of an overpass. Tipped in the front row. Nice play by Lincoln, but Emma Lucas to recover. And it's put across the net. Sent back by Evans. And points for Northern Cass, 20-12. Jaguars now have Hankinson in that pressure time.
Ellie Lucas, I mean, you just talk about Emma Lucas, we talk about Ellie Lucas, we got Jensen as well. Just height, and more height for the Jakes.
Set to the near side, Mauk through the block, off the hands of Richmond, the libero. Jump ball up front goes in favor of Hankinson, and it's timed well by Tinley Evans. 20-13, 7-point deficit again for the Hankinson Pirates. Evans ready to serve. Goes across, set by Richmond. Bump set to the near side to Lucas. Lucas gets it over off the hands of Evan. Lincoln will set it up for Furch. Furch gets it across. Crockett there to get the dig. Works to Lucas left side. Lucas through the block. Nice dig by Mauk. Bump set from Lincoln and put across by Furch again. Northern Cass leads by 7. Swiped across the net by Jensen. A jump ball in front hit by Lucas. Hankinson able to recover defensively, and Mauk, though, hits the ribbon of the net. 4 hits called against the Pirates after playing strong defense, 21-13. Sand into the front row for the Jaguars. Allie Slinger serving. Northern Cass 4 points away from taking a 1-0 lead. Dug by Falk. Bump set by Lincoln. Comes to Furch. Furch gets it over. Hit by Crockett to the near side. Lucas gets it over. Ellie Lucas there with the hit. Worked over to the near side. Mauk rolls it off the block. It was partially deflected by Sand. And a point for Hankinson, 21-14. Sadie Keller into the front row for the Pirates. Serving Hannah Lincoln, the sophomore. Across, dug by Crockett. Set to the left side. And a kill coming for Sand as it caroms off some hands of Hankinson. 22-14, and Northern Cass is quick to close this one out, or nearing an opportunity to close this one out. Stella Prock now will see her first action here at Central Cass. The sophomore rotates into the front row for Ashlyn Furch.
That was one of the first times that we've seen a couple points ago. A long rally goes to Northern Cass, and Hankinson got up early, Joel, in this set, 3-0, but since then it's been a lot of black and gold.
Set to Lucas. Lucas through a block. Evans there to get the dig. Set from Lingen. Comes over to Mauk. Hits it hard off the hands of Slinger and into the stands. 22-15. Hankinson hanging around here. They need a big run similar to that one they had in set one yesterday against Oak Grove. They were down by 8. Ended up winning that first set and the match in straight sets. Mauk serve to Slinger. Set up front through a block. Goes long. Hitting error against Sand. 22-16, Hankinson within 6.
Well, mark it down. See how much more he can keep chipping away here before you make Coach Angie Johnson maybe have to decide of calling a timeout.
Bump set, goes to the far side. Anderson gets it over. Teed up for Falk into a block. Goes out of bounds, 22-17. Not a lot of room for error so late in this set for Hankinson. Only 3 mistakes right now. They're only allowed 2 mistakes. 3 points wins it for Northern Cass. Ashlyn Furch will rotate back out on the court. Stella Prock now will step out of the game for the Pirates. Mauk's serve goes long. 23-17. You had 2 mistakes to make. You make the first.
You also want to close out a set well, even if Hankinson is unable to come back. You want to get some momentum going into that second set and try to carry it over. Northern Cass always just a tough team to come back from once you get down by 5, 6, 7 points.
Lucas serving ball comes over, and Falk, I believe, last to touch for the Pirates. They'll get that point right back, 23-18, down by 5. Furch's serve. Dug by Richmond, a little low, comes right over on the set. Mauk gets it over, misplayed, hit in the air. Can Richmond clear it? She does. Nice defense by the Jaguars. Set to the left side, Evans through the front row. Dug by Lucas, set to Crockett. Crockett gets it over, tipped by Lingen, bump set near side. Evans gets it over, received by Richmond. Northern Cass needs 2 to close out the first set. Dug by Keller for Hankinson, set to Falk into a block. Dug by Keller again. Set to the left side. Evans gets it over, and it comes out, was not tipped like Hankinson was hoping for. 24-18, and it's Abby Richmond, the senior libero for Northern Cass, serving for set point. Serve comes over, hit by Furch. Comes to Keller. Keller gets it over. Pass to Richmond. To the near side, Crockett across, hit by Evans, reeled back in by Mauk, cleared by Evans. Started by Lucas in the back row, set up at the circle, right side, comes over. Lingen there to make the play. Set to Keller, Keller over the defense. Set works its way left side to Crockett. Crockett gets it over for Northern Cass. Jaguars playing on what they're hoping to be set point, and it's finessed over. Defensive response from Furch. Great job by Hankinson. Northern Cass will try again, and they clear it on the near side. Long rally here to close out this first set. Finessed over by Falk. Bump set comes up front, and a dump set clears in the front row for Jensen. To the near side, Evans through a block, hit by Crockett. Jump ball tipped by Keller, and Keller gets the kill. 24-19, Hankinson not ready for this first set to end.
Oh, that was a fun rally, Joel. Able to see some intense hustle by both teams. Able to save a point potentially for Northern Cass on the back. Same for the Hankinson Pirates. So now see if Hankinson can try to close out this set on a little bit of a run.
It is Riley Steffens to serve, hit by Lucas. Set up front, Jensen gets it through, and it's a kill for Josie Jensen. And that is how our first set will end. 25-19, a win for the Northern Cass Jaguars. They take a 1-0 lead here in the Region 1 semifinals. Second set coming your way next on YourLiveEvent.com.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
If you're looking for someone to handle your next project around the house or farmstead, look no further than Paul's Electric in Waimea. They handle everything from electrical, heating, air conditioning, and ventilation. Paul's Electric has been in the community for over 40 years and they're licensed in North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota. Give Paul's Electric a call today at 701-439-2216. That's 701-439-2216. Let Paul's Electric go to work for you.
This is Chris with RDK Enterprises. We have all heard of supply chain issues and the challenges they bring. As the demand for planting equipment increases, we are trying to be as proactive as possible. RDK has secured a supply of precision planting products and maintenance parts for your planter, hopefully minimizing some of these supply chain issues. If you are planning any upgrades, repairs, or maintenance, give us a call. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
We are back on YourLiveEvent.com. 1-0 the lead in this match for Northern Cass on our S. Vanderhoff first set recap. Hankinson jumped out to a 3-0 lead. It was a 7-1 scoring run for Northern Cass that put them in front, a lead that they would not give up down the stretch. Hankinson battled, capitalizing some unforced errors late in that first set from the Jaguars, but could not come away with the win. Northern Cass again wins the first one 25-19. This first set recap brought to you by S. Vanderhoff. Hankinson did pick up some momentum late in set one and see if they can carry that over here into our second set. Thanks for joining us tonight, day two of this Region 1 tournament on YourLiveEvent.com. If you missed all of our matches yesterday or just want to go back and rewatch them, share it with your family and friends, find the YouTube page. You can subscribe to our YouTube page just by searching Your Live Event. Schedule's always just a click away as well on YourLiveEvent.com. Northern Cass will serve first here in set two. And it'll be Abby Richmond, I believe, who will be serving. Strike that, it'll be Erickson that's serving. The Jaguars serving first here to begin set two. Serve on the way, grazes the top of the net, played by Mauk, but it gets by her teammate Hannah Lingen, and Northern Cass on the scoreboard first, 1-0. That one just a rifle of a serve, and Mauk able to get hands on that one, just not a whole lot of control on the pass. Serve comes over, hit by Evans. Lingen will pick it up at the circle, tees it up for Evans. Evans gets it across, Richmond to pick it up to the near side. Crockett gets it over, and it was, I believe, tipped in the front row. And it's back and out of play, 2-0 Northern Cass. So the Jaguars get the early lead here. They were down 3-0 again, and their largest lead came at 8. Set to the near side, Furch hits it long, 3-0 Northern Cass. So set two looking kind of how our first set started, except it comes in favor of the top-seeded Jaguars. Central Cass and Richland will play in our second semifinal. Chase Miller will have the call on that one coming up here on YourLiveEvent.com. Evans to Lingen, put across the net by Evans. But this one, a hitting error again, 4-0 is the lead. Back again to Erickson to serve for the Jaguars. Received in the back row by Steffes, worked to the near side. A strong hit by Mauk. She saw the set, saw the defensive alignment, but just a little too much on that one. 5-0 the lead for Northern Cass. And it's all been with Erickson, the junior, serving.
And this is something you can't do against the Jags. They understand what to do in an early 5-0 lead. They're already 20% of the way home, Joel. Very rarely do they give up a lead like this season.
Ball teed up to Jensen, comes right back. Richmond to respond, and then they're going to say that Jensen went over the net. They will. 5-1. Hankinson gets their first point. It'll be Evans to serve. Serve comes from Evans, played by Richmond. Bump set hit by Erickson, cleared across by Richmond. Dug out by Steffens and cleared by Furch, and Furch picks up a kill. 5-2 Hankinson, back-to-back points. Hankinson down 1-0. They won in straight sets yesterday. Did the Pirates against Oak Grove. straight set win, but they were all three tightly contested sets. Serve across, hit by Crockett into the stands. An ace for Evans. 5-3. Hankinson right back in this, down by 2.
Well, what the doctor ordered, right? Rattle off 3 straight points. Evans with a very quality serve, and see if she can tap one up again and try to get another point.
Set to the near side. Jensen gets it across. Hit by Lingen. Bump set near side comes to Malk. Malk gets it over. Kaya Malk a kill. 5-4. Northern Cass led 5-0, and it's 4 straight now for Hankinson. The Pirates are feeling some rhythm right now. And it is back to Evans to serve. Serve across, low pass picked up, comes to the left side. Lucas hammers it off the hands of Evans. That will end the Hankinson scoring run, makes it 6-4. Northern Cass leads by 2.
Yeah, sorry, Joel. Emma Lucas was kind of that outside hitter for Northern Cass yesterday. So far, we're seeing Ellie Lucas kind of be that player here for the Jags in this particular early set number 2.
Malk will clear it. Crockett will start it. It's set up to Jensen. Jensen gets it through. Evans with the dig. Works its way to Malk. Malk into a block. I believe it was Ellie Lucas. Lucas and Jensen both with the block. 7-4. Northern Cass leading by 3.
It's kind of unfair. You got Ellie, who's at 6 foot. You have Emma, who's 6 foot. Then you got a 6'3" Jensen there, Joel.
Set comes to the near side. Furch through. And it went untouched in the front row for Northern Cass. Jaguars led 5-0. It became a 2-point match at 6-4. They now lead by 4. Northern Cass a point away from matching their largest lead here in set 2. Ball comes to Malk. Malk gets it over, and Kaya Malk a kill. 8-5 back to Hankinson, and it's Hannah Lincoln serving. Sadie Keller will come in for Hankinson.
Malk, game high so far, match high, 6 kills for the Pirates.
Lucas on the serve receive. Set comes back to Lucas. Lucas just gets it over. It's hit by Falk into the stands. Wasn't Lucas's cleanest hit, but it was well placed, and Falk could not get a clean hit on the other side of the net. 9-5 the score. Allie Slinger serving.
Sometimes it's not about how hard you hit the volleyball, just like it's not how fast you throw a softball or baseball, Joel. It's more about location. That's what Lucas was able to do that last time.
And a violation called up front against Northern Cass. Makes it 9-6. Hankinson down by 3. The Pirates dropped the first set 25-19. Crockett receives it center back row. Teed up front, and another violation called. This one will be against Northern Cass again, 9-7. And the Pirates within 2. Kaya Malk serves. Hit by Slinger, but it's an ace for Malk. 9-8. Hankinson was down by 5. They pull within a point. Serve across, hit by Lucas, and sent across the net. Violation at the net called against Northern Cass. 9-9, we are tied, and Coach Johnson wants a timeout for the Jaguars. We'll step aside. It's volleyball on yourliveevent.com.
The Ringneck is the perfect stop for lunch or dinner in Leonard, North Dakota. They have a wide variety menu from burgers, wraps, steak, chicken, and seafood. For that small-town family-owned dining experience, check out the Ringneck today. To place an order ahead of time for takeout, call 701-645-2461. That's 701-645-2461. For more information and daily food specials, search the Ringneck on Facebook. That's the Ringneck in Leonard.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Action resuming here out of that timeout. We're tied at 9 in set 2, and Falk with the hitting error gives Northern Cass the point, and they maintain their lead 10-9. It was 5-0 Northern Cass, and then we found ourselves tied at 9. Ibertowski serving. Hit by Mauk. Picked up at the circle. Set back and across for Furch. Played by Crockett. Set left side to Lucas. Lucas through a block. A kill for Emma Lucas. 11-9 Northern Cass leads. Stay tuned after this set and each and every set for our S. Vanderhot set recaps. Also tune in after the broadcast as well, or stay with us. We'll get a chance to talk to a player or coach from the winning team. Low set from Falk, recovered by Lingen, cleared out of the back row by Evans. But they're going to call a violation against Hankinson. 12-9, a 3-point lead for Northern Cass. Central Cass and Richland will play our next semifinal matchup. Teed up front, put into a block by Falk, recovered by Mauk. Savannah Falk clears it across, hit by Ibertowski to the left side. Lucas punches it across, played by Mauk. Set to the left side, Furch gets it over, received by Slinger. Ball teed up front, hammered down on a big hit for Elise Sand. 13-9, Northern Cass by 4, and they are eclipsing the halfway mark of that 25 points needed to take a 2-0 lead.
A sense of timeout too, Joel. 4 straight points by Northern Cass. So whatever Coach Angie Olson was talking about there, Angie Johnson, they took it to heart a little bit.
Ball gets put through the net by Furch. 13-10, Furch the kill, and she is rewarded with a trip back to serve. Hankinson down by 3. Slinger. Bump set to the circle, comes to Ibertowski to Lucas. Lucas across, received by Mauk. High hit from Lingen, across from Mauk. Set up at the circle and finesse through the defense from Elise Sand. 14-10, the lead over Hankinson, and it will come back to Emma Lucas to serve. Abby Richmond, the libero, will get her chance back out on the court for Northern Cass. Goes across, hit by Falk. Set to the left side, Evans gets it over off the hands of Lucas, and a miscue in the front row for Northern Cass. Two players going for the same ball, they did not get the clean hit. 14-11, and it's going to be Keller coming out. Riley Steffens, the sophomore, serving.
Haven't said that too many times, Joel. Just, especially in this second set where Northern Cass just has a little bit of a mishit with the pass. But unfortunately for Hankinson, unable to do much with that particular point.
Service error makes it 15-11, comes right back to the Jaguars, and it's Abby Richmond to serve. Serve on the way, dug by Falk. Set comes back to Falk, and a kill came off the hands of Jensen, trying to block in the front row. 15-12. Serve from Falk, hit by Lucas. Set to Crockett. Crockett finesses it over. Nice dig from Steffens and cleared across by Mauk. Set to Jensen, swats it back row, received by Steffens. Work to Mauk. Mauk will just one-hand this one over. Set to Crockett again, into a block. Richmond right there to respond. Ball near side through a block, hit by Mauk. Set back to Kaya Mauk. She will get it over back row by Richmond. This has been a long rally here in the second set. Across from Jensen. Steffens recovers. Bump set comes to Lingen. Back row. Lucas receives. Put right over by Ibertowski and sent right back by Hankinson. This one comes through. The whistle was blown at the net before. It was either way going to be a point for Northern Cass. 16-12, Jaguars by 4. Into the front row will be Ellie Lucas, and Erickson will serve. Serve comes over, and it will be an ace. Delayed called on that ace, 17-12. So it's Erickson with the ace. Falk will dig the serve. Set put up front, Evans through, received by Richmond. Set to the near side. Crockett hits this one, and it may have gone out, but Falk puts a hand on that one as it goes to the wall. 18-12, timeout on the court. We'll be back on yourliveevent.com.
From on-site farm repairs to maintaining the condition of your vehicle, trust the staff at Welton's Tire Service. They've served the Lisbon area since 1972, guaranteeing customer satisfaction and workmanship from farm equipment, tire services, and preventative vehicle maintenance. You'll find it all from affordable prices, free estimates, to their knowledgeable technicians answering any question. Welton's Tire Service is locally owned and located on Main Street in Lisbon. For information, go online to weltonstire.net or call 701-683-5136.
We are back on yourliveevent.com. Thanks for joining us. Region 1 semifinals, set 2. Northern Cass 18, Hankinson 12. Northern Cass a 1-set-to-none lead. Took the first one 25-19. And it's back to Erickson serving. Falk will dig this one. Set to Malk. Malk through the front row defense and a miscue. Out of that timeout, Hankinson gets the points and will get back to serve. 18-13, down by 5.
For Hankinson, this is where you kind of feel like where this set you can come back, try to get back in this one. You know, Northern Cass still has a little ways to go, but you really need to get a 5-1, 6-2 kind of a run right now to put some pressure back on Northern Cass. And
the serve goes long. 19-13, ball right back to the Jaguars, and it's Crockett serving.
That's a tough one. The fourth service error of the game for Hankinson so far. Northern Cass just with 1 in that category, and there's the announcer's jinx, Joel.
Yeah, and Northern Cass returns the favor. Sadie Keller into the front row. Hannah Lingen serving. Hit by Richmond. Set to the left side. Jensen off the hands of Furch. 20-14, and rotating in and going to the back row to serve Allie Slinger. Northern Cass 5 points away from a 2-set-to-none lead. They have not lost a set in the playoffs so far this year. Straight set win yesterday against Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Furch hits this one off the hands of Slinger, comes back to Crockett, and Crockett goes long on the hit. 20-15, Kaya Malk to serve. Malk serve, low hit by Slinger. Nice recover by Lucas, and it's cleared across by Erickson. Punch into a block by Falk, comes back in. Falks will set to Lingen. Comes back to Furch, and Furch gets it through. 20-16, and a late run coming right now from Hankinson. It'll be with Kaya Malk serving.
Now, Malk going to play on the back row now, and serving Furch is going to have to be option A, and then she'll need some help. This is where Hankinson's found themselves as pretty a scrappy of opponent when Malk has been in the back row.
Set to Lucas, and Lucas just freezes up the back row defense. 21-16 the score.
Yeah, Emma Lucas goes out on the outside. You got, Ellie as well, but Emma, nice cross court, fine, goes line to line. 5 kills already now for Emma in this one for Northern Cass.
Brodowski will serve, hit by Malk. Bump set to Keller. Keller gets it through. Bump set to Lucas. Lucas gets it over, and it's out. That was close. And 21-17, back to Ashlyn Furch. Hit by Slinger, bump set from the circle to the left side. Anderson gets it over, dug by Malk. Bump set from Lingen. This one comes back, and Furch just mistimed it. 22-17, Northern Cass serving, and it will be Emma Lucas. And also bringing Abby Richmond, the libero, back in. Malk receives. Put right across by Lingen. Nice job responding on the hit. Ebertowski worked to the left side. Crockett across. Sent the wrong way by Lingen, but cleared across by Evans. No! It hit the tarp that was rolled up just a little bit too much under that one. 23-17.
Those are ones too, Joel. If the tarp, if that was hit on the second hit, you could play it back over, but fortunately there for the Pirates.
Work back to Evans, and a good block up front for Anderson. Anderson and Sand will get the block, and serving for set point is the Jaguars and Emma Lucas.
Northern Castle's looked like the 1 seed so far here, Joel, tonight. Set 1, set 2. They have looked like the team that has done it throughout the regular season and here in Castleton tonight.
Set comes to Keller. Keller gets it over. Dug by Anderson, cleared by Crockett. Set up to Falk. Falk into a block. Sent the wrong way, hit by Lucas, and it's cleared across by the Jaguars. Set to Falk, back row, received by Lucas. Set to the left side, Crockett through, and Hallie Crockett will get the kill, and the set point, 25-17, Northern Cass, a 2-0 lead. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good citizens from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful and innovative opportunities for our students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbonpublicschools.com.
Back on YourLiveEvent.com, Northern Cass a 2-0 lead against the Hankinson Pirates. Our S. Vanderhoff set 2 recap. Northern Cass jumped out to an early 5-0 lead. Hankinson battled back and tied it at 9. But after that, it was all Northern Cass. The top-ranked Jaguars settling in to close things out for a 25-17 win in set 2 to follow up their 25-19 win in set 1. A 2-0 lead in the semifinal round of the Region 1 tournament. That is our S. Vanderhoff recap. We'll have set number 3 coming up. Quick timeout here on Your Live Event.
Welcome to Ada, Minnesota. There's much to offer for new residents and much to do once you're here. Medical facility, living community, and assistant living. A beautiful school campus providing quality education. The Deco Center with a 24-hour fitness center. A community of faith with church and youth programs, auto dealers, bowling, theater, farm implement and agronomy centers, banks, retail and service businesses, a radio station, and much more. With employment and housing available, welcome to the City of Ada to work, raise a family, and relax. Contact the City of Ada for more information.
YourLiveEvent.com. Joel Morgan, Chase Miller with you. Region 1 semifinal. Savannah Falk will serve for the Hankinson Pirates, who are down 2-0, back against the wall against top seeded Northern Cass. Here we go, our third set underway. Lucas picks up the hit, and Northern Cass wasn't the cleanest clear of the net, but they'll take it to not give up that first point. They'll try it again, this time not as fortunate. And Hankinson the 1-0 lead. Northern Cass just a little bit out of position on back-to-back receives, as it's Falk back to serve again from Hankinson. The Pirates trying to do it one set at a time here for the comeback against top-seeded Northern Cass, undefeated on this season. And Lucas, the big hit off the hands of Ferks. That was Ellie Lucas with the big hit. 1-1 our score early on, and it's Crockett to serve. After this, Central Cass and Richland playing in the second semifinal, received by Mauk. Bump set. Comes back to Falk. Falk gets it over, and it's a kill. And I'm thinking Abby Richmond misjudged that and then lost her footing trying to adjust because she hit the court a little early, about a step early. 2-1. Hankinson leads, and it's back to Tenley Evans to serve. Dug by Richmond. Set comes to Lucas. Lucas, big hit through the double block. 2-2 tied again. We are back and forth early on through our first 4 points. Elise Sand will go into the front row. Allie Slinger will come back to serve for the Jaguars.
Out on scoreboard, Joel Thompson gets to the Region 2 title with a 3-set win over Grafton with the sweep. And out west in Region 7, Dickinson Trendy, the number 1 seed, a 3-1 winner over Glen Ullin Hebron.
Keep you updated with scores we can get throughout our broadcast tonight. A hitting error comes from Elise Sand. 3-2 Hankinson. Hankinson got that first round bye in this tournament. It took a 5-set win over Lisbon on the final day of the regular season to secure that spot. Serve from Lingen, hit by Lucas and Crockett as it comes down from Ellie Lucas goes long on the hit. 4-2 Hankinson by a pair.
If Northern Cass is able to finish this one off, Joel, it'll be the third time in 4 years that the Jags have found themselves in a Region 1 title game here in volleyball.
Lucas will clear the net. It's Keller to Lingen, puts it up for Furch, and a nice hit by Furch, but the defense responds. Emma Lucas clears it for Northern Cass. Comes to Mauk, and Mauk rifles it off the hands of Crockett. 5-2. Hankinson leads by 3.
Nice job by Mauk up front, cross court, not a big block there. And there's a couple of players in this game where you got to throw up a block. Either Lucas, a Jensen, or a Mauk. If you don't throw up a block more times than not, they're going to find a way to get the kill on the point for their respective team.
Lingen serves. Dug by Slinger, works to Lucas. Lucas gets it across. Back row starts it for Hankinson. Across from Mauk. And nice defense in the front row for the Jaguars to extend the rally. Ball gets set to Furch, and Ashlyn Furch sends it right back. 6-2. Hankinson leads by 4.
Yeah, and that particular play for the Hankinson Pirates almost got the point, but Erickson just came out of nowhere to get that particular point.
Ball gets set to the near side. Ellie Lucas across. Big dig sent right back from Lingen. Set up front, through on a hit. That time it was Sand who hits it long, hitting error. 7-2. Hankinson by 5. We'll get a timeout for the Jaguars. We are back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Solid Concrete. Give them a call at 701-238-4523 to get a free estimate on all your concrete projects. Services provided are, but not limited to, decorative stamp patios, decorative stamp sidewalks, new and replacement driveways and sidewalks, garage, shop, and shed pad floors, and residential and commercial flat work. They would love to sit down with you and find a plan that works best for your projects. Call Rock Solid Concrete at 701-238-4523.
We are back on YourLiveEvent.com. 7-2, Hankinson leading Northern Cass. The Pirates down 2-0. Trying to keep their season going. Sophomore Hannah Lingen serving. Serve on the way, dug by Lucas. Put right across on the set. Evans is there to respond. Comes to Mauk and gets it right through the block. In fact, knocks back Ellie Lucas. 8-2, Hankinson leads by 6. They did take a set this season against Northern Cass. Lingen serve comes over. Short pass from Crockett, recovered, set to Lucas. Lucas gets it through, dug by Evans. Set to the near side, Mauk will get it over. Dug by Lucas. Set to the near side to Ellie Lucas. And it's hit by Furch. A miscue on the defense from Hankinson, and they almost keep it going, but Mauk's hit just a little shy. 8-3. Point inside out to Northern Cass. Anderson into the front row. Ibertowski to serve.
Angie Johnson called an early timeout there, so trying to get Northern Cass back. Just in a little bit of a rhythm right now, but if you're the Pirates, this is where you got to kind of go for that a shot where you know you got Northern Cass in a little bit of a hole. Try to get a quick side out, Joel, and limit any big rally here by Northern Cass.
8-4. It's the lead for the Pirates. Northern Cass trying to come back. Set to Mauk, and she goes long. 8-5. This is looking to shape up a little bit, Chase, like set one. Northern Cass had a 3-0 lead. Or Hankinson had a 3-0 lead. Northern Cass came back, and it was on some unforced errors, and we're looking at unforced errors here right now, hurting Hankinson. Falk will dig it out, picked up at the circle, teed up for Furch, gets it right over, hit by Crockett, work to Lucas. Lucas clears the net, and it's off the hands of Evans and hits the wall in the back. 8-6, Northern Cass within 2.
And here comes Northern Cache, just a team that they can hurt you in so many different ways, so many different rotations, and able to go to the back there with Crockett as well. She's always an option on the floor for the Jags.
Dug by Mauk, set up to Furch. Ashlyn Furch a kill. And Hankinson is able to get the point in the side out they need. They lead 9-6. It's back to Kaya Mauk. Hit by Crockett. Put up front through for Ellie Lucas. Make that Emma Lucas. Comes to Keller. Keller gets it over. Dug by Slinger. Cleared across by Northern Cass. The Jaguars, 24 wins on the season. And if they come out of this region on top, they will likely be the 1 seed. And a kill for Sand. And a point in a side out coming back from Northern Cass. 9-7. They're down by 2. And it's Emma Lucas, the VCSU commit, back to serve. 25-19, 25-17 our score of the first 2 sets, both going to the Northern Cass Jaguars. Straight set winners yesterday against Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Lucas's serve over, off the hands of Mauk. Bump set works to Keller. Keller over the net. Set comes to Crockett off the block from Keller. Keller will be called for the lift as she hit it initially and then just out of instinct put palms up on the hit under. 9-8 Northern Cass. A point away from a tie, which would be our 3rd in this set. Serve from Lucas, dug by Mauk. Teed up at the circle, and it was Falk who was in front on the hit. Furch came from behind, and I think Falk heard Furch coming and pulled off, and Furch saw her, and she pulled off, and neither one got the clean hit they were looking for. 9-9, tie number 3 in this 3rd set. Ball to the left side, off a block from Falk.
And what was a 5-point deficit for the Jags, Joel, just like that. Look at this run that they're on right now, able to get up by a point. And good serves, right? We haven't seen too many service errors by Northern Cass. Putting the ball on the defense on the opposite side and try to see if your opponent maybe make a couple of errors.
Ball gets set to Falk and goes long, but a violation called against Northern Cass at the net, 10-10. That is going to tie this set. Puts Ashlyn Furch at the service line. Hankinson, they have not, or they had 1 in straight sets yesterday against Oak Grove. Ball gets set to Crockett. Crockett hits it off the hands of Furch, reeled back in by Evans. Mauk has to clear it from the back row. She does. Bump set comes to Crockett. Crockett gets it over the net. Set to Lingen. Lingen's going to tee it up for Evans into a block. Evans the hit. Falk the hit. Keller the clear. 10-10 our score, set 3, and a kill off the hit for Mackenzie Anderson. 11-10, Northern Cass leading again. Josie Jensen into the front row. It's libero Abby Richmond back row. We have seen every bit of why Northern Cass Chase is undefeated and the number 1 team in the state. They have just looked so strong, and credit Hankinson for playing as well as they have. They are a team with some talent, and they have responded defensively. It's the offensive side of things. They've just been not able to sustain a big run, and a missed time play in the front row for Hankinson. 12-10, the Pirates down by 2.
Northern Cass just doesn't hurt themselves a lot, right? Yeah, every now and then they might have a miss hit. They might have something that goes into the net, but their mistakes are few and far between, and they capitalize more times than not when you have a mistake, and that's a sign of a really quality club and a reason why they have this number 1 ranking in the state and in the region.
And they're going to say that hit just stays in from Evans. 12-11 the score. Keller out, back row on the rotation. Riley Steffens for Hankinson. The serve to Crockett. Set will come to Jensen. Jensen hits it through. Furch responds. A tip up front by Jensen. Jensen sends it back again. Furch to Mauk. Mauk to the back row. Richmond will put it up front. Gets teed up for Jensen, and it's Jensen, Josie Jensen, the kill. 13-11 the score.
And Jensen just is going to be a big problem again in Region 1 moving forward here in volleyball. And then you got an Abby Richmond just covers a lot of the floor. And again, Northern Cass, they can come at you many different ways, Joel.
Hankinson wants a timeout. We'll step aside. It's high school volleyball on YourLiveEvent.com.
We've been around around long enough to know that research in the lab reaps rewards in the field. At the Cess van der Haaf Innovation Center, we're working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. We're dedicated to improving what we produce, so you can be too. Contact your local Cess van der Haaf dealer to learn about our varieties suited for your soils. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Cess van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
YourLiveEvent.com. Northern Cass 13, Hankinson 11, set 3 of the Region 1 semifinals. Northern Cass up 2-0. Ball gets hit by Erickson, works to the near side. Crockett the kill. 14-11 Northern Cass.
And Crockett continued to do that. She's got a rifle of an arm, just able to sling back and put some zip on that volleyball.
Serve received by Evans, rather Steffens, back row sent across by Lingen. How about that? Hannah Lingen was looking like she was going to set to the left side. The defense was bracing for it and just drops it right over the net. 14-12. It's back to Hankinson, down by a pair, and it's Savannah Falk, the senior. Dug by Richmond. Dug by Lucas, set to Lucas, who puts down a big kill. 15-12. Ball back to the service line for Northern Cass, and it will be Crockett.
Yeah, Ellie Lucas that time gets the kill, the sophomore. You just continue to look at for head coach Angie Johnson, and this just continues to, you're going to have a senior class that's going to graduate with a Richmond, with a Emma Lucas, for example, with a slinger, but I think we're going to get a quick timeout here with the rotation, Joel.
Yeah, Northern Cass was confused as to what they were going to do next on their rotation. So what they did was they took a timeout to try to figure out what to do before getting slammed with a violation on their rotation. So they're going to take a timeout. We're going to stay right here. Thanks for joining us on YourLiveEvent.com. Joel Morgan, Chase Miller alongside us here from Central Cass. Our thanks to Travis Lamar and those at Central Cass and Region 1 who put together such a great tournament, have been so hospitable to us coming out here for our broadcast. 4 matches yesterday, first of 2 today. So they're going to put Crockett back to the service line, and they're going to take out Josie Jensen, and they're going to put in Allie Slinger. I think Slinger will go front row. So it's a little bit of a change to the rotation for Northern Cass, and I'm not sure if it's intentional or they're just going to go with that change. Because usually Slinger will come in the rotation back row to serve. Instead, she'll be front row. It's Crockett serving. 15-12 Northern Cass. Stay tuned after this set. We'll get our S. Vanderhoff match recap. We'll also have a chance to talk to a player or coach from the winning team. Chase Miller will be out on the court. Hitting error comes from Mauk. 16-12. Northern Cass extends their lead to 4, and it's back to Crockett serving.
And, Enbridge, player of the game, Irie Insurance, Sets Vanderhoff, all these really great sponsors here on your live event, Joel.
Ball off the hands of Furch, and it goes right out of bounds. An ace for Crockett, 17-12. And Hankinson wants to use a libero. Marley Post will come in for the first time in this tournament. Looking for some extra defensive help, and it'll be a service error that comes from Crockett. 17-13, Hankinson down by 4. Post is out into the front row, Furch. It's back to Evans. Serve from Evans, hit by Richmond. Teed up front, Jensen through a block, and it's Jensen a kill. Josie Jensen, the sophomore, had that big rip on that hit, 18-13. Northern Cass up 2-0, and now it will be Slinger into the back row to serve. And Sand will come into the front row. That has been the typical rotation all night for Northern Cass, and a lot of arc on that serve, and it goes long. Backspin just gets away from Slinger, 18-14. Keller front row. Out is Steffens, serving Hannah Lingen. Hit by Crockett. Teed up front left side. Lucas just punches this across one-handed by Lingen and sent right back by Lucas. Emma Lucas saw that back left corner open. She racks up another kill, 19-14. Ibertowski to serve for Northern Cass. The Jaguars about to put the Pirates into pressure time as they're trying to get a straight set win. Hit by Evans in the back row. Set comes up front and a nice hit through the block for Furch. Got not a whole lot on it, just very well placed, 19-15. And it's back to Kaya Malk, the senior. Kaya Malk has been a standout player on all three sports she has played for Hankinson. She goes long on that serve, though, 20-15. Kaya Malk is a player who is in the conversation, I think, for Senior Athlete of the Year in Region 1.
Yeah, without question. And also serving right now for Northern Cass as well, Miss Emma Lucas is probably, 1A, 1B. You can maybe make a mention for Megan Rue, but I know there's a lot of really good talent for every team. They all have one or two of their star players, but I think Malk, just because she does a little bit of everything, might be a reason why you might see her maybe a little bit higher than some other players, Joel.
Savannah Falk backhanded the ball over the net. Unfortunately, sends it out of bounds for the Pirates. 21-15 the score. Emma Lucas's next serve received by Falk. Picked up at the circle, put right over by Lingen, but there to respond is Crockett. Set back to Crockett. Crockett gets it over, and it's dug by Evans. 21-15 the score. Hitting error comes from Kaya Malk. 22-15, and Northern Cass 3 points away from moving on to the region championship. Miss hit in the front row by Falk. 23-15. Northern Cass feeling it right now.
Jags again from the start, Joel. Outside of a couple of runs by Hankinson, they have looked crisp. They have looked confident. They've looked like a team that understands they want to get to Bismarck next Thursday through Friday and try to get another state title hung up there in Hunter, North Dakota.
Furch serving for Hankinson. Dug by Richmond. Set comes to Hallie Crockett. Crockett goes long on the hit. Back-to-back unforced errors coming on the Jaguars. 23-17 the score. Central Cass, Richland will play in our next semifinal. Chase Miller with the call. Ball teed up front and great placement. Back left corner comes for Elise Sand. Sand has come through big in this match tonight, Chase, for when the Jaguars have needed her. Now we're going to get Abby Richmond to serve match point as the Northern Cass Jaguars looking to pick up a straight set win on the night and advance onto the region championship. Richmond serve hit by Malk. Set to the left side. Evans gets it through. Received by Richmond. Set to Crockett. She gets it over, goes long, and 24-18. Not over quite yet. Steffens will serve for the Pirates, and it's a service error, and that's how this will end. 25-18 is our final score in set number 3. Northern Cass a straight set win over Hankinson, and for the second straight year, the Pirates will be moving on. The Jaguars will be moving on to the region championship. We'll be back with our postgame next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Dakota Valley Electric Cooperative has a tradition of working to improve the quality of life of people in its service area by supporting rural development activities in communities throughout southeastern North Dakota, and by supporting youth with scholarship programs, youth sports sponsorship programs, youth tours, and legislative field trips. Dakota Valley Electric strives for accountability, innovation, and integrity while delivering dependable electric power and energy at fair and reasonable prices. For more info, go to dakotavalley.com. Dakota Valley Electric, your touchstone energy cooperative.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you.
Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Back on our post-game show here on YourLiveEvent.com, and a win tonight for the Northern Cass Jaguars. Straight set win over Hankinson, 25-19, 25-17, 25-18. Now send it down to Chase Miller with Abby Richmond.
Thank you very much, Joel. Abby, first and foremost, congratulations on making the region championship. I know that was a goal for you guys to get to this season. Can you just take us through? It seemed like you guys were in rhythm, felt some early good passes, some really good sets. Just what was this win like here on a Tuesday?
Yeah, we definitely brought a lot of energy. We knew what we had to do, and we went in and we got it done. So
you knew Hankinson was going to come in with Kaya Malkfurch, obviously on the inside, but what's it like with Jensen, the Lucas sisters playing up front with that size? What's it like on the back row when you know, hey, they can take care of the front, I can take care of the back? Just seems like a really complete team.
Yeah, definitely. I just have a lot of trust in my teammates. I know that they're going to get that huge block up, and if they don't, I'm there to pick it up. So there's a lot of trust in my team.
Third time in the last 4 years, Northern Cass has found a way to get to the region championship. What's that say about this program and just some of the players in front of you, but also this team this year, Abby?
We've definitely built up this program. In 2013, my sister was on the state winning team, so it's a pleasure to be on this team to hopefully be state bound. And yeah, we've definitely taken a lot of time to build up this program. So.
Final thing for you, region title. You get a day tomorrow just to kind of worry about it. Then you get ready for Thursday. Your opponent, Central Cass or Richland. What do you expect out of either opponent, Abby?
Both opponents are great. It's going to be a good game. We're just going to go in and do what we've done all season and try and get it done. So we're excited.
Hey, Abby, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck on Thursday.
Thank you.
Back to you, Joel.
Thank you. That was Chase Miller with Abby Richmond here on our post-game show. Again, a straight set win coming for the Northern Cass Jaguars over Hankinson, 25-19, 25-17, 25-18. Northern Cass still undefeated on this season. Will go on to the semifinals Thursday night, or the championship Thursday night. They'll play the winner of our next semifinal match, which is coming up, Central Cass against Richland. One more break. We'll be back to get our S. Vanderhoff match recap. We'll also get our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. We are back on YourLiveEvent.com.
That all students will learn, experience success, and be good citizens from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful and innovative opportunities for our students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbonpublicschools.com.
Is it working now?
Back on YourLiveEvent.com, and we are on our post-game show. It was a straight set win for the Northern Cass Jaguars against Hankinson. It's time for our S. Vanderhoff match recap. First set went to Northern Cass. All three went to Northern Cass. 25-19 was the score, but it was an early 3-0 lead for Hankinson. Northern Cass came back and scored strong down the stretch to come away with the win. Set two saw Northern Cass take an early 5-0 lead. Hankinson was able to come back and tie it at 9, but Northern Cass closed it out for the win, and then back and forth early on, tied at 10. It was a 15-8 scoring run by Northern Cass to close out the third set, again putting the Jaguars back into the Region 1 championship match, which will be played Thursday night, which you can watch on YourLiveEvent.com. That is our S. Vanderhoff match recap. Time now to name our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, brought to you by Enbridge Energy, and that one will go to who Chase spoke to in our post-game broadcast. Abby Richmond, the libero, was able to come through big and support the back row for what is a very strong, well-rounded Northern Cass team. She is the Enbridge Energy player of the match. That will do it for our broadcast here of semifinal number 1. Semifinal number 2 coming your way in about 25 minutes. We'll have it right here for you on yourliveevent.com. Joel Morgan reminds you once more of our final score in Game 1 of the semifinals. It is a straight set win for Northern Cass over Hankinson, 25-19, 25-17, 25-18. You've been watching playoff volleyball on yourliveevent.com.